In this section, we'll take a look at some of the pre-market documentation required for registration in South Korea. Prior to marketing your device, you'll need to prepare and submit specific regulatory documentation for review. Let's take a closer look. Manufacturers of low-risk devices must submit a pre-market notification to the MFDS. Higher-risk device manufacturers must prepare a general technical file and safety effectiveness review. They must also submit their device for clinical testing at an approved lab or provide documentation stating equivalent test results. Class 1 device manufacturers must submit a pre-market notification. This is a simplified version of the technical file and is similar to the requirements of self-certified devices in the EU. The pre-market notification includes basic device information and is submitted to the MFDS for approval. Does your device have a substantial equivalent already sold in Korea? Substantial equivalency must be proven through use of scientific rationale and supporting documents. Typical points of comparison include indications for use, how it's used, what materials are used in its manufacturing, performance limitations, how it was tested, its instructions, and more. If your device is Class 2, 3, or 4 and there is an existing device that is considered to be a substantial equivalent, then you're required to prepare a general technical file. This is a document that contains information about the medical device design, materials, intended use, manufacturing methods, and so on. The Korean General Technical File is similar to an EU technical file submission. For those Class 2, 3, and 4 medical devices without a substantial equivalent, a Safety and Efficacy Review (SER) must be prepared. This is a comprehensive type of submission, similar to a European design dossier. In addition, SER technical files require the submission of clinical data. All of this documentation must be reviewed by either the MFDS or a qualified third-party reviewer. A clinical data review application is required for Class 2, 3, or 4 medical devices that do not have a predicate device already registered with the MFDS and therefore are considered new to the South Korean market. For products that require a clinical data review, a more robust application is required, including clinical data information. Typically, Class 3 and 4 devices require data from human studies, while Class 2 devices may be able to provide scientific literature instead. If no prior clinical studies or tests have been performed, South Korea has authorized labs to which you may submit your device and have these tests performed. Once your device has been approved, the MFDS issues your certificate of approval and your KGMP certificate. The next section takes a look at the final steps involved in bringing your device to market in South Korea.